Hello guys, it's Mike again. Welcome back for another video on how to generate cash mailing postcards from home in 2017. You're going to want to take notes on this video, okay? I'm going to share with you the right way for you guys to generate cash mailing postcards working from home in 2017. The easy way. The easy way, okay? Are you guys ready for this? All right, so here's how you do it. Marketing goes out. Those that partner with me, you can get the inside scoop on how to do this if you partner with me. Those that are subscribed, you know that I'm a postcard guy, I'm a direct mail guy, I'm a flyer guy, what have you. This is how you do it, okay? How you generate some serious cash from home. Postcards go out on your behalf, all right? This is the postcard. As you see with this postcard, this is just a template actually that's been cut. But all that's on here is my phone number. Okay? So postcards go out on your behalf if you partner with me. And people respond. Okay? And they're going to leave a message on your phone. Your landline phone or your cell phone. A lot of people are going mobile nowadays. So I'll put your cell phone number on there. You do not pick up the phone, as I've shared with you previously. You let those calls that you do not recognize the area code go to voicemail to pre-qualify those people. All right? And then you call those people back that sound serious. All right? And here's what you say, guys. Okay, you say the following. Hi, Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue. I'm going to use my name in this example. Hi, Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue, it's Mike. Giving you a quick call back. Quick is the key word. Write all this down. You can pause the video at any time. How you doing today? And they're thinking, Mike, from who? From what? What's this all about? Well, the reason I called is you responded to my postcard. To my postcard, or you could say ad, about making money from home. Do you remember that? It was that little black and white postcard. Or that yellow and black postcard, remember? Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay? Or if they say, what postcard? And then you could say, well, you may have responded to multiple things, but could you spare 2 minutes right now to get the details? See, I'm asking for their permission for their time, right? And if they say, yeah, I got 2 minutes, say, great. And if they say, nah, I don't have 2 minutes, I'm busy, I'm driving, whatever. Just say, that's okay. When would be a good time to call you back to get you the details? They'll tell you. Simple as that. Then you write that down. Okay? You have like a notepad with a pen and paper to write notes down. Okay? Now remember, this is only through responding to people that respond to your marketing. So you're not chasing people, they're calling you. Okay? That's how you get people chasing you. Here's the thing. They may say certain things, well, what's this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. But let me ask you, what was your motivation for responding to the ad? See, you just go around that. Well, what's this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. But first, what was your motivation for responding to the ad? See, you just go right around that. Okay? And they'll tell you, well, I'm looking to make extra money from home. Write that down. Write down their hot buttons. They're telling you why they're responding, right? To your postcard that hit their mailbox. So you write down their hot buttons so we can use it later for something else. I'll tell you what that is. Okay? Well, I want to pay off my car note. You write that down in your paper. Well, I want to quit my job. You write that down. Well, I want to pay off some credit card debt. You write that down. See? And then secondly, after you ask them what motivated you to respond to the ad, you ask them this question. So what do you do for a living? You find out. You want to see, you're basically interviewing them. You want to see if they're broke or if they have a job. If they have a job, okay? And then you find out. They'll tell you. Write it down. Those 2 questions. What motivated you to respond to the postcard or the ad? And what do you do for a living? Now let's move on. Okay? And they'll tell you, well, I'm a banker, I'm a teller, I'm a secretary, I'm a factory worker, I'm a farmer, I'm a pilot, I'm whatever. Okay? What do you do for income right now? And they'll tell you. Or they'll say, I'm laid off. That's okay, right? Listen, Bob, I'm getting a great response to this postcard. So instead of me explaining this to 100 people, instead of me explaining this 100 times to 100 people, I have a private workshop call for you to get more details. So here's the magic question, Bob. If I could honestly, and that's the key word, if I could honestly show you a system that can generate you $1,000 a day for 2 minutes of your time, 2 minutes of your time, would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to get the free information? What are they going to say to that? Great. Is this your cell phone? I'll text you the number to get the details. And oh, by the way, when's the best time to follow up to get your questions answered? To see if it's a good fit for you. You see that? I'm not selling, convincing, explaining, or twisting their arms or explaining the program. Would it be worth 2 minutes of your time? Would it be worth 30 minutes of your time if I could show you how to make $1,000 a day for 2 minutes of your time? Okay? Would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to get that free information? Great. Is this your cell phone? I'll text you the information to go to the recorded call. And by the way, when's a good time to follow up with you to get your questions answered to see if it's a good fit? Mornings, afternoons, or evenings? What's best for you, Bob? See that? If they say, no, this is not my cell phone, this is my landline, no problem. Do you have a pen and paper handy? I'll give you the phone number to call to get the information. Write this down, Bob. Blah, 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 blah. They write it down. And oh, by the way, Bob, when's a good time to follow up with you, mornings, afternoons, or evenings, to get your questions answered to see if this is a good fit for you? And they'll tell you. Then you write it down on your paper. When's a good time to follow up with them to get their questions answered? And this is also what you say. Now, Bob, when I call you back, I'm going to show you a secret to make this work for you. I'm going to share when I follow up with you to answer your questions a secret to make this work for you. Now they're interested, right? Okay? So when you follow up, there's 3 simple steps. Call people that respond to your postcard. See, they're responding to you. You're not chasing them. You call, you invite, you follow up. You call, you invite, follow up. You call, you invite, follow up. You don't sell, convince, and explain. You're calling people that call you. When they ask, well, what's this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked. But before I answer that question, what motivated you to respond to the postcard? See that? You're the one asking the questions. You're the one taking control of the situation. See? Okay? So, here's what you do. I'm going to use myself in this example. So they go to the call, they schedule time to follow up, and I'm going to use myself as an example in this. Hey Bob, it's Mike. I'm that $1,000 guy a day. Remember? I'm that $1,000 a day guy. I was just following up to see what you like best about the call and get your questions answered. What did you like about the call? They'll tell you. Okay? Now, if it's you in this situation and they ask you a question you don't know, this is all you do. Well, Bob, that's a great question. I'm kind of new at this. Let me get Mike on the phone. He's my inviter. He's been successful doing this. Let me get Mike on the phone to get that question answered for you so you can make an educated decision about this. Hold on one second. Boom. Boom, you three-way me on. I come on the phone. I say, hi, Bob, it's Mike. How are you today? Oh, good. So I hear you got some questions, Bob. What are your questions? And you three-way me in, and I close them for you, and it's a done deal. Now, when you follow up, if I follow up and I say this, Bob, it's Mike, that $1,000 a day guy, remember? I'm just calling you back to see what you liked the best about the call and to see if you had any questions. To get your questions answered. Okay? So, I answer their questions, and then after all the questions are answered, I simply say this. So Bob, if I could honestly show you with this simple system and this recorded phone call, like I shared before, how to make $1,000 a day for 2 minutes of your time, would it be worth partnering with me to show you how to achieve you quitting your job, paying off your credit cards, being able to go on vacation, those hot buttons that I asked when I asked them, what was your motivation for responding to the postcard that I wrote down? I now use these hot buttons that they have when I follow up to give them a reason to partner with me. If I ask them, well, what's your motivation for responding to the postcard? And then they say, well, I want to pay off some credit card debt. So I write that down when I'm on the phone with them. Well, I want to send my kids to college. So when I follow up and I say, Bob, if I could honestly show you by sending people to this simple recorded call, how to pay off your credit card debt like you wanted to do, how to send your kids to college, which is what you wanted to do, wouldn't it make sense to partner with me so I can show you the secrets of how to do it for you in your life? That's it. That's it. You send them to a simple recorded message. We get them on the call. They listen to the recorded half-hour call. You follow up. You answer their questions. If you don't know the answer, you three-way me in. I close them for you, and it's a done deal. We use their hot buttons when we follow up with them. And folks, that's how you do it. And oh, by the way, Bob, when I call you back to follow up to answer your questions, I'm going to show you the secret that can make this work for you. So you can achieve paying off those credit card bills, that credit card debt you got, and to send your kids to college. How's that? Go ahead and jump on that call. I'll call you back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, Central, Pacific, or Standard Time. See what you like best about the call, get your questions answered, and we'll go from there. Okay, Bob? All right, Mike, thanks. I call them back. I call. You only call people who respond to your marketing. That way you don't have to chase people. People call you. They leave their message on your phone. Now you can pre-qualify them and only call back the people that sound serious. Okay, and are pre-qualified. People leave a message on your phone. You call them back. Hey, Bob, Joe, Mary Sue, it's Mike. You got that little yellow and black or white and black postcard in the mail about making some extra money from home. Remember that? Oh yeah, I got it right here. Cool. Do you got a few minutes right now? Do you got 2 minutes? Do you got 2 minutes? Do you got 2 minutes? Okay? That's what you do. If they say, yeah, I got 2 minutes right now to get the details, great. If not, you just say, well, that's okay. When would you have 2 minutes to get the details? See? So this is what you say, you know? Here's the magic question. If I could show you a way, if I could show you an honest way, or an honest system to generate you $1,000 per day for 2 minutes of your time, would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to get the free information? If they ask, how much does it cost? Well, I'm glad you asked, but it's free to get the information to see how much it costs, because we tell you how much it costs on the call. That's it. Well, how much does it cost? Well, it's free to get the information. It'll tell you on the call. Do you got a pen handy? Is this your cell phone? I'll text you the number to get the information. That's okay if you don't have a cell phone. Write this down. Grab a pen. Grab a pen. You got a pen and paper? Yeah, I got a pen and paper. Here it is. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, and by the way, when's a good time to follow up to get your questions answered and see what you like best about that recorded message? That's it. That's it. You let the caller do the work. You don't sell, convince, and explain or twist people's arms. You send them to a simple 30-minute recorded call. The call does the selling, convincing, explaining, and twisting their arms. It's done. You follow up. Hey, Bob. It's Mike here. That $1,000 a day guy. Remember me? Hey, just following up because now was the time you wanted me to call you back to get your questions answered, to see what you like best about the call. What do you like best about the call? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Great. Blah, 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 blah. Did you have any questions for me? Yeah, I got this question here. I got that question here. Well, Bob, I don't know the answer to that question. That's a great question. I'm kind of new at this. Let me get Mike on the phone to answer your question. I come on the phone. I answer their questions and close them, and it's done. Or you may not need me on the phone. You call them back and you say, hey, Bob, it's Mike. It's Mary. Hey, Bob, it's Joe. Hey, Bob, it's Frank. Hey, Bob, it's Sue, whatever your name is. I'm that $1,000 a day guy. I'm that $1,000 a day woman. Just calling you back to see what you like best about the call. I put you on that recorded message, remember? And it gets your questions answered. So you answer their questions, and when you say, do you have any more questions for me? They say no. They say, great. So if I could show you by sending people to that simple recorded 30-minute hotline, how we could help you pay off your credit card debt, send your kids to college, which is what you wanted, remember? Would it be worth partnering with me for me to show you the secrets on how we can do that for you in your life and for you and your family? Sure. Well, great. What level do you want to start at? That's it. That's it. You send them to that message. Listen. When you call people that respond to your postcard, they're already interested. They're already interested in pre-qualifying themselves when they leave their name and phone number on your recorded call, on your recorded voicemail. So now you're calling people that are chasing you first. See, they're already interested. So all you gotta do is call them up, ask them that simple question. You may want to pause the video or back this video up to write that down. If I could honestly, and the key word is honestly, show you a way for 2 minutes of your time to find out how to make $1,000 a day, let me back up and say this the right way. And you can have this literally right on paper as a script. If I could honestly show you a system that could generate you $1,000 a day for 2 minutes of your time, would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to get the free information or free details? What are they going to say to that? What are they going to say? No, it's not worth 30 minutes of my time to make $1,000 a day? It's not? Are you crazy? You see that? Bob, this is going to be the best 30 minutes of your life that you've ever invested in to get details on how to change your life forever. Do you have your pen? Is this your cell phone? That's it. They go to the call, they listen. The call does the selling, convincing, explaining, twisting people's arms. We have the call updated every week. That is it. That's it. That's all you do. You know? You take 2 minutes to invite people to a phone number that does the work. That's it. You return 2-minute phone calls or less to people who have responded to your marketing. If I told you you could make $1,000 a day for every 2-minute call you return to people who are reaching out to you instead of you reaching out to them, $1,000 a day? for making 2-minute phone calls to people who are already inquiring and asking us for information? This is how you do it. You don't need to send them to an opt-in form. You don't need to send them to an opt-in form where they put in fake, phony information. You're on the phone building a relationship, not an email list. You're on the phone doing relationship building, not list building. And you want to know what the top earners are doing, guys? To make it happen? This is how you do it. How hard is it to give out how hard is it to take 2 minutes out of your schedule to give out a phone number? See, you don't even have to sell. You don't even have to convince. You don't even have to explain. You just direct them and invite them to a 30-minute recorded hotline. You just simply call them up. This is non-threatening. Hi, it's Mike. Giving you a quick call. A quick call so they know it's not going to be long, right? How are you doing? It's Mike from who? From what? Well, the reason I called is you responded to a postcard. Or you could say an ad if you're placing ads out there about making money from home. Do you remember that? See, you're asking the questions, remember? Not them. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay? Now, you ask him this. Well, great. I won't take up much of your time. Can you spare 2 minutes? Can you spare 2 minutes? Who don't have 2 minutes in a day? For real, even if they're on the phone with you going down the road. Okay? Could you spare 2 minutes to get the details? Oh, if not, you're driving? Okay, that's okay. When would be a good time to call you back to get the details? It'll only take me 2 minutes. You're thinking, okay, only 2 minutes. So, and if they say, well, what's this about, or how much does it cost? Well, I'm glad you asked, but let me ask you. What was your motivation for responding to the ad? See, it doesn't matter what they say. They could say, well, how much does this cost? Well, I'm glad you asked, but what was your motivation for responding to the ad, the postcard? Well, what's this all about? Well, I'm glad you asked, but what was your motivation for responding to the postcard? Hey, is this something that's hard to do? Well, I'm glad you asked, but what was your motivation for responding to the postcard? See, you always take it back to that because they're the one that responded. And you write down why their motivation for responding to the postcard as you're taking notes on the phone with them, because that's their hot topic. That's their hot button you can use when you follow up. And then you ask them this. What do you do for a living, Bob, Joe, Mary, Sue? Find out what they do for a living. Those 2 questions. What was their motivation for responding to the postcard, and what they do for a living? If they say, I'm on welfare, that's not a very good lead. If they say, I'm a real estate agent, write that down. Write that down. Listen, Bob, I'm getting a great response from that postcard. Bob, I'm getting an amazing response to that postcard. Bob, I'm getting an overwhelming response to this postcard. See, you be enthusiastic and you have fun with it and you work the numbers. Bob, I'm getting a great response to this postcard. So instead of me explaining this to 100 people, instead of me explaining this 100 times to 100 people, I have a private, keyword private, workshop call for you to get more details. So here's the magic question, Bob. If I can honestly show you a system that can generate you $1,000 a day for 2 minutes of your time, would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to get the free information to see if it's a good fit for you? Great. You're going down the road. This is your cell phone. That's okay. let me send you the information over to your cell phone to get on the call. And by the way, when's a good time to follow up to get your questions answered and see what you like best about the call? Write it down. They'll tell you. Okay. All right. That's it. They can literally be going down the road and you text message them the information. By the way, when would be a good time to follow up to get your questions answered? Write that down. Okay? And when I call you back, Bob, I'm going to share a secret with you to help you be successful with this like me. That's it. Oh, a secret. Let me go get on the call so I can find out what this secret is. Hey, Bob, it's Mike. I'm that $1,000 a day guy, remember? Just following up with you to see what you like best about the call and get your questions answered. That's it, guys. Okay? So, Bob, do you have any more questions? No, I think you've answered them. Great. Wouldn't it make sense to partner with me then? To help you pay off your credit card debt? Wouldn't it make sense, Bob, since you don't have any questions more, to partner with me so I could show you how to send your kids to college? See you bring those hot buttons back. You're appealing to them emotionally because you're telling them, you're providing them a solution to what's important to them. Oh, so what's going through their head now is this guy or girl, lady, can provide a solution for me to pay off my credit card debt. This guy has a solution through this phone number to send my kids to college or for me to take a vacation. I need to partner with this guy. Wonderful, Bob. What level do you want to start at? You know the levels from the call, right? Starts at $500 up to $3,500. What level is the best for you to... What level you want to start at what level do you want to start at to position yourself for success? Done. Sign them up. Take them to the website, register them, walk them through the process, or I can walk them through the process, and they send off $500 to $3,500 to you. Plus, it's a one-up compensation plan. Once you're qualified, everybody that comes on your team, clear up to $3,500, represents not just $500 to $3,500. If they qualify, if they're at $3,500, they give up $3,500 to you. Plus, if their first person they refer on their team comes in at $3,500, that $3,500 is going to come to you as well. So each person coming on your team, once you're qualified, can represent $7,000. By doing what? Giving out a phone number, taking 2 minutes to call people back that call you, to send them to a 30-minute recorded call that does the work. They don't need to go to the internet. They got a phone to get on that phone message. You don't need to build an opt-in list with this. You can build a phone list, baby, and have $1,000 days as well. If you guys want that phone number to get more free information, to see what I'm doing, what I'm in, give me a buzz. Give me a buzz. Here's my phone number. You ready? It's right on the postcard template. 260-908-4928. 260-908-4928. Bookmark that on your cell phone, on your laptop. Save this video. This video here can make you a millionaire. I'm going to say it. This video here can make you a millionaire by the training I've provided for you. Once you do this a few times, guys, you're going to get confident. You're not going to need to three-way Mikey anymore because you're going to own it. You're going to have the confidence in and of yourself to write your own paycheck. How's that? Do you guys want to get trained and mentored by a top leader? Or would you rather partner with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing? Do you guys really think in 2017 an opt-in form is the answer? The gurus will tell you, you have to build a list, you have to build a list, you have to build a list. Hogwash. Hogwash. Okay? You really think you're going to close people through an autoresponder message going out? What if your autoresponder is not even going to their inbox? It's going to spam. You really think people are going to send thousands of dollars to you when you're a stranger to them and they haven't talked to you first? You really think money's going to change hands in 2017 without a phone call to see who they would be doing business with? People are skeptical nowadays in 2017 of who they do business with and who they send their money to. So they want to talk to you first. They want to interview you just like you want to interview them. This is the way to do it. I don't need to send people to an opt-in form. All I got to do is take 2 minutes and send them to a recorded phone call that gives them the information. It's 3 simple steps. Call people that respond to your marketing. They call you, remember? You don't call them. Call people back that responded to your marketing. Take 2 minutes out of your schedule to send them to a 30-minute information call. Let the call do the work. Call them, invite them to the call, and follow up. It's 3 simple steps. Call, invite, follow up. Call, invite, follow up. Mail postcards. Call, invite, follow up to have $1,000 days. That's the answer. That is the answer in 2017. If you want to get the secret to what I'm doing, call me. Call me. 260-908-4928. Leave your name, your phone number, the best time to return your call. Okay? Name, phone number, best time to return your call, the time zone you are in as well, and the ID number on this template, MW100. Those 5 things. Name, phone number, best time to return your call, the time zone you're in, so I know what time in your time zone to call you back, and the ID number on this card, MW100. Do not text me. Call me. I want to see who's serious, not just curious playing a game. Okay? We'll see you guys on the next video. I hope you appreciate and like this training I gave you. How to have $1,000 days and become a millionaire partnering with me by spending 2 minutes on the phone returning simple little 2-minute phone calls to become a millionaire mailing postcards. Hope you've liked the video today. Thank you for tuning into this video entitled How to Generate Cash Mailing Postcards from Home in 2017. Have a happy Tuesday. We'll see you on the next video. Call me, 260-908-4928. Bye for now.